see, uh, yeah, this one is big, USDT. Guys, uh, maybe still bearish. I've been better if the day closed above this level. Yeah. Wow, that might be the only reason I might stay away from this price. But the week is bullish. Yeah. Mm. So if you look at this clearly, it's the level that's supposed to lead the weekly and blue buys, but now prices are this other Algeria, right? Mm. What does this mean then? Mm. And easily wait for price to shift here. And I can implement that. As you can see for the 2 hour time frame, right? Where could retest this level? Uh, Another time frame, price went very square at this one here. You see? So that's just how we can really do it. Just simply waiting for uh, the 1 hour time frame to go bullish. Now the 1 hour time frame go bullish. In this case, two ways, right? Price makes a lower low, then shift, and then you can buy. Or price comes back here, breaks above, then we test. See? So I've come to understand that when they are really within round trip, especially Bitcoin, safety, as 100, Travis, these are the ones I've been looking at. I really don't do anything. So last week is when I was really thinking that why am I actually scared? Scared from over it. That's it. So That's what would mean. Seriously. Mm. If you really notice in following, you know that I've been having this yes, right? Mm. So for Bitcoin, you can see the price will break above, and the feeling that because of the way the daily open. Yeah, yeah. So the best way and best to go about this buy is actually how the daily close. Okay? The daily close bearish. Mm. But the tricky part again is if it closes without this we pull back the way it did here, there's a chance that the Wednesday candlestick will also end up doing what buying the next day back up here. That's the same way it's done here. We fill up this week, it will do the same. Okay? Um, I'll pay attention how price really takes this level. That happens. That's when we either sell or buy. But for me, I really want to buy because the weekly has already changed. So we just want the daily to go bearish because the only way to go bearish is if price takes off that low. Yeah. So USD card, remember this straight, right? Will be press value and buy, we expect buy, right? So now, um, especially if this candlestick closes around this level, at least I know the one that looks to the open might be around this level in 8 p.m. in given time. This is my favorite. So I'm just trying to be patient a bit. I would have really entered this trade for a long time even here. Even right here where prices are. I think I might hold this trade even long, especially if price closes above this. Might hold this time. It's about seeing how much price can be move. in case where it takes about my take profit here, so you will transfer pressing from here. Okay, let's see pressing below. Next is USD. See that the shoulder is broken, just the daily push back with the forward. So here it's a bit more textbook. They have a break and the forward tension. Replace the something. Yeah. So we don't have an entry right now. So here, question is which one you take this one? In this one direction, building the zero, making the USD longer, right? Okay. Ah, GBP AUD, I told you price to come back and it's now respecting this level. So My interest is now that's it the buy opportunity to sell. That's right. Spiritual. Yeah. So I really enough with USD CHF prices spoken about. Wow. One reason I'm kind of uh, delaying on university growth, I think price might be tested with you. Oh, what I want to see is to see how the power flow is its London session, so I can see if really price wants to sell, price wants to test a bit more before it actually drop. There's a 2 hour time frame you can see the price still has to come back here to give you that sell. Then it's there, it's the making value. And making value. If the LGB price is coming back, of my new one. So all these are just going fine. See why I want to pick six because now I have too many options. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 7 trades. I can take three. Let's take the trade already. I think. Yeah, yeah, the big first. This one. Uh, okay, interesting. Uh, I put my very straight to make it in this way. That's at the 4 hour time frame. Hasn't given me any entry after this break. Hmm. Yeah, we are recording now. We are live. Um, so this is market update. Lot of things have happened that are interesting. I think we have a lot to talk about. Uh, really have to talk about. Let's start with I open. Suggest we can start with the same one here. So as you can see, GPUSD has to sell, right? Both know that. But for it to sell, price has to come back here, you know. If it doesn't come back at this zone, you have no chance and no reason to sell it at all, you know. Just have to let it be. You have no reason to participate in the markets at all. Um, so sure, you can see this is the 4 hour time frame, and price is failing to go get past that, and the daily time frame. It's also the 2 hour time frame is also failing to break. Uh, possibly the one now, but the one now had as a lower low and lower high. But you can see quickly price took that out, and price is now in a bullish form, as you can see. So now you can clearly tell that price is in an upward move, trying to go back to the entry point, which is this one right here. Okay. So how do I participate in these markets? Remember what I told you at first that price has to come. Hey, that was fast. That was quick. They just is there news or something? Let me check something. No, there's no news. So this has to do with the oil thing. Let me see. Uh, no. I think it has despair. Anyway, uh, the goal still remains the same. Don't be discouraged by this push. Price still has to come back here. Then why? If you remember, I think is it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was telling you. I remember telling you guys, price has to come back in this level for me to sell, right? And that's what I've been waiting for. Okay, and because right now, if I sell at this point, let's say price break, I sell at this point, my stop should be just right around here. And if price goes up, this is my loss. Because first of all, I shouldn't be trading at this point. Yes, I can, but uh I'm trading best of every test that didn't fully respect my pivot, right? So I think hopefully we'll see how the 4 hour time frame turns out before the when the new opens, and then can make a conclusion about that, right? But for now, it's still no trade area, no. Because right now, price can really do anything it wants. and we both know that. So it's best we trade when everything makes sense. And if this one doesn't make sense, we choose the other one. Simple as that. See? Because I want us, when we take a trade, we are okay with anything that happens. And we won't blame ourselves for anything that wrong. Because we've done all we can do. And now it's the market to decide. See? That's why I'm a bit patient in these markets. Because, by the way, I should be looking for buys. The only reason I'm selling is because the daily is bearish, the 4 is bearish. I should be looking for buys. So this is a day trade, which I don't expect to hold for long. Just get my quick profit and run. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for that to happen. Then can can track back later and see what price does. Okay. Uh, Next is GBP card, right? Yeah, I think it's just the GBP pair. The pound is lost its value a bit, just a bit, just a bit. That's why we're seeing this slowdown price. Uh, but it's still a great trade, still a great trade. Especially what I would even like is the price to make a lower low on the daily time frame, on the 4 hour time frame. Then tomorrow, if price can, if price can, I think just right now, yeah. No, I didn't need to look for next week. If price can make a lower low here, and then let's say something like this, and then price come back here, then you can buy. You see? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm already I'll wait on it for now. Uh AUDNZB, they're still looking for sales. As you can see, just waiting for price to come back below you. Alright. Yeah, I can maneuver itself. Alright. Mm. And if you see NZDUSD and GBPUSD, that's the main reason why I'm even having confidence that price can test back here. My interest in the price has broken below this level. It wasn't supposed to break below this level. Price was supposed to push back here before breaking this level. Now, since we are below this level, becomes a bit tricky, you know, in determining where price really has to respect once. But you can see in the amount time frame that clearly right now we have no trade from low. Right? They sent you another one. So need price to just retest here. Right. Yeah. It's the best idea because I can't really sell here. Because more my trades are more holding than just uh instant profits and coming out. I really want a bigger picture. So I still no, I still believe price can come back here and then shift for me. Okay. If not, it's fine. I have more trades to take. That's okay. Mm. Then this one price has shifted. Mm. So now what's left is retest, then engulfing, and then we can catch these buys, right? We didn't catch them here, but it's fine. You can still catch them right around this level because we're buying above 4G level, remember? But the only reason this might not be the main trade I take is because it's way, way out now my old level. And if you remember one of my losses, um, minimum one trade per week, 93. And once entered no break even stop also take profit, no risking more than 1% per week. Now if I miss trade for good, unless it comes back and gives some structure and pull back. Swing trades because they make sense, not because I like stop loss below our bounds. We play it safe then you end. If there's no trade, then there is no entry. But no, I don't pairs, I don't trade. But there's one point where I like buy above G level and sell below G level, right? The perfect sale was supposed to be this buy was supposed to be here. Buy got distracted by other players. Missed out 10%. So uh, this is the only way I can re-enter. Because you can see moving back, it's given the same structure point. Uh, yeah. So I think we'll just see. We'll just see. One thing I've noticed with the daily build in your waiting for a reverse, once the daily has a rejection back to those retest, it's difficult for price to come back here. Same at this point here. Price broke above the rejection came at this level. That's why price never retested. So in this case, it's rare that we are going to see a retest price back at this zone, unless if there was no any of this rejection. Okay. Yeah. So example, you can see when price broke at this level, there was no instant rejection, so price can simply retest to see. So that's an example. Okay. Uh, so we might just buy from this zone. GBPMD price is retested at my level, just as it did last time here. Eh? But now what's left is a 4 hour engulfing, and this trade is good. So, right, Euro USD. Oh, price has sold. Price has sold. Mm. I think I've taken a trade. I've seen a trade similar to this. Hmm. So I like this one. I'll push. Uh, uh, what's going on with this pair? All of a sudden they're having fun. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, now. Oof. It really has to be something going on. Anyway. Hey, hey. Um, and it's just the USD pairs. Let me check USR. I think 60 USD pairs because US always do at the same level. So that's the USD currency. But so we'll see. Uh, don't ruin my trades, you guys. We'll see what our price plays out. If this breaking happen, mm, if price can come back here, it will be a good sell. Right? What do you think? Oh, Bitcoin, I'm still waiting for price buy back at this point. Uh, ZAR USD. I was waiting for forward to come back here, but you can see how the 30 minutes has broken. The moment 30 minutes broke past this, price lost its mind. Yeah. Hmm. This one I'm just waiting for the 30 minutes to break above here. And I'll buy. Uh, but I want to know what really made the USD players to sell so bad. Right? But anyway, I'll see you at new session. Wow, let you if you take any trade in you. Okay. Uh, welcome back, guys. So, this is new session. That's yes, and it's very hot, guys. Like that, that 4 degrees type of hot. It's really hot. We should see it. It's really But anyway, this is what we have. We have GPUSD price kind of respecting the analysis. Mhm. Remember, I told you don't worry about this push, right? I told you not to worry about this push here. This one, and it tended to be what tended to be true that this push. It says because of the news that happened in Japan. Probably but maybe it was an earthquake. You'll be shocked why the US sold. Well, this is not affected. You know, but I know. Point is, price is back here. Uh, and, if you can get price back into this, uh, for here, this would have been really better, very big price. Simply just maybe for bigger price was very tested in a break, but very big fast still. Okay. Yeah. It maybe give me um, and the moment you get that involved in the floor time frame, there has to be something making sense. But, especially like place is almost breaking this every yeah, around the 1 hour time frame. And I'm trying to make it positional. It should be normal. Yeah, yeah, before it actually breaks. You see, and once it breaks, what happens? One hour goes perish, right? And when the 1 hour goes perish, you get what we're looking for in the 4 hour time frame, you see? Yeah, then you get that day trade. Okay. But the, you know the goodness of any trade is that most of the time, if you just stick to strategy, you'll notice that many trades will pass you and you'll know, okay, so I was wrong. That's why this thing went wrong. See? That's the good part of sticking into your strategy, right? Uh, that's quite good. Right. Oh, it's the 30 minutes. So in the 30 minutes was here. Price later on shifted, and this led to the sell. Uh, uh-huh. But no, so then you have GPP. God. And you can see that price uh, is almost making the lower low here, right? By breaking this line. And you can see this is a pivot. Okay. So by the look of things, this price is telling me that we might this might be our resistance and this might be our second resistance, right? So as price breaks below, we'll be waiting for price to come back here and give us that buy. Okay? Or if you want to be safe, you can really just wait for price to continue making those buys, buy moves, and then break, then we can catch that buy. You know, it's just really on how one play, okay? Especially that the daily might be might go bearish, so it's really wise for us to look for this here. Why? Because even at this point, you can see it's one of the levels where we're expecting price to really uh, react from. But we'll see. Then AD and CD prices drop significantly. Uh, um, um, I think maybe it was, I don't know, not I think price can do good. That's still. Because if you look at this, this was a law, right? This was a law, so we needed to respect this one. But now we've done that, so we don't have to worry about price coming back all the way here. And we're lucky it didn't have to reach here, but still, sorry, uh, it's valid. So the 30 minutes time frame, if we wanted, if we're not a bit patient, we would have sold the moment price shifted and broke below this line. But just patience, you know. We already know where price is going. So just play with the market. Wait for price to do its thing, price to break below, test, and then we can snap back. Yeah. Again, if you want, you can take advantage of this. Once we get the break here, I like what this is the one I want to break. Once we get that break, we are back to almost we just look for retest, frame, and price will continue selling, right? Uh, Same with the 2 hour time frame, you know.
So the only reason why I like playing with the flower is the moment I see price breaking below this line, I know it's a wrap. Yeah, but we're supposed to catch a trade now. So this leaves us with only one opportunity at 10, 8 p.m. Yeah. But the goodness of patience and trust me, I know how this price plays out. I've learned my mistakes. So you can see the first thing is price will just break below here, no retest, you see. Because here price broke below, no retest. Uh that's how this markets. This price also ended up breaking below this line. As you can see, no retest. So now be a bit cautious with how price breaks below this level. But you can see there's a big difference with the market structure of this one compared to this one. No, there is a bit more of a bearish momentum going on. There's that build up, so it's likely price may take its time before selling. You see the throughout time frame. Yeah, but, we'll see how it plays out. NZD USD. The price is now playing at my level. Wow. Mhm. The one now is almost shifting. Once it goes bullish, once this goes bullish, price might come back here. Very clean and definite. So let me wait for that to happen so I can explain this clearly. Ah. By the way, there's no entry opportunity. That's why you've seen me relaxed out. I've been already saying, showing you the trade that's ready. So what I do now is I I when the market opens. Oh, this is the 2 hour time frame. Don't you tell me guys. I was looking at the wrong time frame. But still, listen. Okay. The one now goes bullish, right? So this is a chance that price might now start buying, even possibly to respect this level here. Because if you notice one interesting thing, the moment price broke past this level, you can see there's no single rejection at this point, no rejection. So this calls for price to come back here What's that? If you look at the 4 hour time frame, it's also really the same thing. Uh, price has broken below here. The price needs to respect this level, and then it can pretty much sell if it wants. Okay, so let's just wait. Let's just wait for one price to do. USDCHF. Okay, we have in progress. Prices will testing my level. So hopefully this closes out my OG level here. Then I'll wait for my entry. The one now is still bullish. So I really want to see price trading below this level. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So all these time frames price will shift. So the only legit time frame I can use in this case is the 4 hour time frame, you see. So when that happens, price will then buy. Then we'll watch that happen. Yeah. Uh, GBP, the price hasn't yet given me my endorphin, you can see. So once I get that endorphin, I get the same exact trade like with here. Remember, first break, price endorphs. So, here's something. Price breaks, price test, um, price engulfs. And once price engulfs, what happens in the 1 hour time frame? You go bearish, you see? You are bullish right now. So everything is in line. Uh, Euro USD. Price has come back to my position where I wanted it to be. And the good part is the 1 hour time, the 2 hour time frame. Price is retesting this zone. 1 hour time frame. The price shift. Ooh, price didn't shift. So this is more of a 50-50. If price closes above this level, there's a high chance that my trade will play out fine. Remember what I was telling you, this trade is ready. Way ready. But I just wanted to play around this level before it actually drops. Okay? Because I know how markets move, they're fun. They're very fun. That's where you thank me later. You thank me later. Especially when it breaks below here. As you can see, this is a very nice head and shoulder in the 3 hour time frame. Okay. So I think since it's 5, when it's 6 6 p.m. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. I'll try to look at the charts and see if price really engulfed sell or price really went bullish so we can still wait. Okay. USD tide. You see how what patience does. It saves you from a lot of noise. So now I'm not in this trade because I wasn't in a rush. And I know it will buy, but I've saved myself from that noise. But look at the 1 hour price broke above, tested, price broke above, tested, loved. You see? But still, I waited. So you people, you always say, why stick to 4 time from now? You've seen what price is doing. right? So be patient, my brothers. Just wait. Buy that bro. Bitcoin price needs to break above that level. Uh, the USD price left me without doing what I wanted it to do. I realized it followed this 30 minutes time frame. So the moment the 30 minutes time frame broke, and this was the one, this 30 minutes, this new 30 minutes time frame was the one with the earthquake. That's how price dropped. So, but you can see that price hasn't been booming, hasn't dropped much. I don't want price to come here. So there's still a high chance price can still come back in this trading zone. It's very, very high chance. So, this is good. Yeah, it doesn't, it's fine. Uh, real estate price makes a high, new high. Thinking in an hour time frame. Doesn't respect what you are expecting in the 30 minutes time frame. So, I think for us, in this case, we just wait for price come back here. It doesn't will adapt without the day will close today. Price come back here. Then another time frame. Then we can buy base of this. Okay. So I think that's it for now. And I'll see you guys in the next session. Right? Welcome back, guys. Let's continue from where we ended. Yeah. Yeah. So did I say I've started doing only 20 minutes per video? So I can try to reduce the duration of these videos I post daily. Okay? 'Cause I don't want you to watch a 2 hour video, a full movie. No. Just 1 hour. Uh, eh, 50, I think 2 4 6. Just 1 hour, 30 minutes is fine. Or 1 hour, 10 minutes is fine. Just doing 50 minutes, that's fine. Okay? Because I'm sure you'll get the idea from the first five, five, five videos, right? So the whole idea in GBP USD now is a bit fine. I was just worried that price might break below. Okay. Might continue selling, but where we are is actually still fine. Okay. The whole thing is now okay if we use the forward time frame. Mind you, this is a day trade. That's why I'm very careful in analyzing this pair. Most of you would think that price will fill up this week, like I always tell you, which it will. But in this case, if I kind of remove this level, we can see that price still needs enough uh, uh, enough room to cover. There's enough room to cover. Price has to close bullish there, right? Or even if you say it does with this weak rejection, fine. But if I look at this, you can see there's no any weekly retest, right? Okay. So now if we use the 2 hour time frame to kind of like compare where we are in the market, we can see, trust me, it's very hot. Ooh, okay, this is better. Uh, ooh, hey, uh, mm, uh, yeah, so we can see even the 2 hour time frame. Yeah, this I told you that if you want, you can experiment, try to sell the trade here because of risk test, and you see what happens. Price takes you out. Why? If you remember, price has to respect this level here. I told you, right? That's what's keeping price from dropping. That's to come back and respect this level. Uh, but for me to lessen the confusion, I just tell you, I need price to what? To give me a full retest at this level, not just a pullback. Okay? Then I'll see what to do next. And I know when price comes back in this zone, uh, time frames like the 1 hour will be bullish, you see. Like you can see right now, we are already bullish. So we are bullish here, meaning when price is within this level, I'll be expecting a shift and we can use that as an entry, right? Uh, the next is USD card. Finally, like I was telling you, the 4 hours gone bearish. Uh, and the reason you can see that reaction is price doesn't want to go bearish on the daily time frame, which is fine with me. So I can now want price to have a nice shift. Okay. If price won't have this shift, it means GPP is just losing its strength this month, and price might end up closing bearish. Uh, just a minute. This is USDCHF. Price has been tested, so now I need the engulfing. AED price has broken below. So what do I need here? I just need price to retest back a bit here. And then I can look for means of selling this, right? USD card price has retested. I need price to come back outside of this level. Then I can buy. For this one, price has retested and given an engulfing, but you can see that it's inside this level, but not at my OG level. So since we're outside now, I've switched to the 1 hour time frame and we'll wait for price to come back here and give us an engulfing, and we can enter a sell based off that. But for now, we just chill. So I think that's it, and I'll see you at then. Sorry, I got on the call. So I wouldn't explain. Yeah, and I'll see you. Uh, this is how I close my night with no trade. Uh, USDT price ended up buying above. Without retesting this 4 hour level, as you can see, price still retest this level and that level. So yeah, you can, I think you've seen that rejection, but if I switch for the lower time frames, you can see that there was really no entry. Okay? What price has later on done is created this. So but that's just in the 30 minutes. I'm gonna so that's where we close for today. ZAR USD, wow, price almost retested this level. And I was seeing that price will come back here, but you can see just at the same time, price later on buys. Uh, so that's funny how the markets work. But I think on this pair, what I just learned was price. Just pay attention to the details because this was a very good signal for me to sell. Bitcoin. Uh, I'm still waiting for price to break above, but that doesn't yet happen. So I'm just relaxing. And I think by the look of things, the daily uh mm, 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 mm. Why does it like doing this? Just very simple. There you may close bearish. Mm. US card is surprising how price didn't buy more today. But at least we got our retest. So a win is a win, right? And we can just wait for price to close above this level. Hopefully it doesn't happen while I'm out of session. I wish it might. So if you find me taking a trade around Asian, it's because of this one. But let's see how it closes. AD, NZD, price has broken below. Why does this keep on trading? Which is very fine on the daily time frame. The 1 hour time frame, I just need price to come back here. That's all. I think even there, if I just wait here and give me an engulfing, then I can have a sale on this trade, right? Because if I want to sell now, my entry has to be all the way up there, you see? So I'm just trying to find ways I can reduce a stop loss, okay? Then increase my reward. So USD same thing, price has retested perfectly, but I need that engulfing there. But imagine it's almost New York session, land Asian session. That's when this might happen. But what I'm seeing in this pair is I don't know how to put it, but maybe I don't know. I just see how to open. But I think we might have a morning star where I can take this trade the same way I missed this one. US oil, this kind of entry. Okay. Yeah, but I'll see. GBP AUD, I told you I'll be mindful of the 1 hour time frame. Price come back here, then I can sell. So this might happen during the Asian session, I think, right? Uh, then Euro USD price is already bullish in the 2 hour time frame. Uh, Same as the. So here I think also this one I just need an engulf it if it's on the 4 hour time frame, then you sell. Same with this trade. Just need price trading below this level, then we can sell. For this one, we need the 4 hour shifting. Uh, Hopefully price can uh close without taking out the daily low. And GBP USD, the rebellious trade pair. Imagine price has now gone back bearish. So I need it to be bullish so we can come back inside here. Okay. But I think if price at this point breaks below this zone, there's a high chance we might just sell through here. Yeah. But I think that's it. That's really much of the analysis. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all.